Alright. Hello. And video audio on. Hello. Hi. I hope everybody can hear us. Can you guys hear us? If you can hear us, then we shall start the stream. Hi. Yes, they can hear us.
I'm just fucking around. I'm just fucking around.
He did that right before I set up the stream. That's why I'm making that face. Because I'm setting up the stream and then I'm like, oh shit, tech error again. I've made a mistake. Oh no, what am I doing? And then, yeah, great. Thank you so much for that. I do and appreciate. Volume, we are fixing. Everything is good. Sound levels, everything is good. Yes, great. Fantastic. Welcome.
Sorry, I'm eating on stream.
No, please. There's no, I literally ate a little before like a howler. There's no stopping on that. I'm saying welcome, boys, girls, to another episode of Binge-O-Clock. We are one away from hitting 35. I now celebrate 55 numbers because
That's crazy.
We have become a little busy. So
we have.
Streams have become a little up and down. Apologies. We started with a very like Wednesday. Abhi thoda upar niche hua hai, but again, like
we broke the seal, right? It's like as long as we had it, it's like when you try to quit smoking or try to quit drinking or whatever, right? When you go that first 25, 30 days or whatever, you're like, man, I gotta do this every day. But you fuck up once and you reset to 0 once and you're like, okay, I guess
now we are like,
I guess now we can reset whenever we want.
I mean it's part commitment,
fine.
you know, it's part commitment.
Yeah,
like, hey, we will do it, but we'll try to you know,
like Marvel to the Marvel Cinematic Universe right now.
Yeah, straight.
It's also part commitment.
Jumping straight into it.
With fighting words. I'm jumping straight in with fighting words. Look, Sahil, I think we can agree.
I think we will agree.
I think we can agree that no one can accuse me of being a Marvel critic, right? I'm like half a paisa away from being like a complete Marvel shill. But the machine's starting to creak a little bit, is what I'm going to say, in the sense that, and not just on the basis of this one movie, which we will get to in detail, which is Thor, Love and Thunder. What did you think of it?
See, okay, before I start, quick things, which we always say, please press the like button. You press the like button, more
smash
people
the like
get
button.
to know that we are there. More people will get to know that we are online. There's a lot of things to talk about, a lot of things to like just, you know, like, man, Thor, we will try not to give spoilers. There will be a point of time where we will get into spoiler territory, but I think I'll try to keep it Actually, you know what, even if I spoil it, it doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think some spoilers will happen, because if we are going to discuss, I mean, the positives and the negatives of the movie, because I will preface by saying that there are both. It's just that I feel like on this one, for the first time in a long time, the negatives sort of outweigh the positives.
So I'll tell you what, okay? After I think Doctor Strange Multiverse was the breaking point for me, where as a fanboy, you know, I'm always like, I love it. And I went in and I went in with full expectations. Like I ran on the road. I'm like, I don't want to miss any moment of this movie, multiversal adventure. And it ended and I'm like, theek hai, okay. Then I started watching like other Marvel shows, you know, Moon Knight upset me. Miss Marvel, I'll give it credit. First 4 episodes, fantastic. Then it sort of meandered. They always have this.
I haven't seen the final episode yet, but I have enjoyed. In fact, I actually have really enjoyed. I think what I've enjoyed about Miss Marvel, while it hasn't been perfect, I think it's like it's very sincere,
It is.
right? It's way more sincere than I felt Moon Knight was. It's way more sincere than I felt like some of the other shows were. It's really sincere,
Because
like Miss
you
Marvel.
can see that it's coming from a sense of passion, right? Like the head writer Sana Amanat, she's coming from a sense of there has been no representation for me, so I want to create this character that represents brown culture, and then you're making that show with all the like I am loving the Indian family elements. I mean, I love the fact that her
Oh, full
mother
on.
does not have an American accent. She has that
Yeah,
typical Indian woman who spent so much time in US where she couldn't be bothered to learn the accent, but has this
yeah.
American time. I love every bit of it. Okay, so in that
Because the thing with Miss
sense,
Marvel is right, like is there's to add on to what you're saying is it's all of those things where it while it isn't always perfect even on that front, it feels lived in, it feels relatable in terms of these characters, and there's also genuinely the bones of a great story in there.
yeah, yeah,
Like there are the bare bones of a like they have thought this through, right? It is a story about parents and children, like mothers and daughters. It is a story about, I love how it touches on the idea of sort of immigration and immigrants, and in multiple ways, sort of the themes of what happens when you're severed from your past. And I just like to point out that right now, Asians doing all the heavy lifting
yeah,
in the MCU. All
yeah.
right, I just
After
like to say
Shang-Chi
that
and this,
Shang-Chi has been the first of all, Shang-Chi has been the only truly epically magnificent Phase 4 movie. Like truly, it's the one movie. It surprised me how much I've gone back and rewatched it, and how much I enjoy that movie. It is the only absolute true epic of Phase 4 in my opinion. But like that cast is so good, right? And whatever other flaws Miss Marvel has. Okay, this is turned into a Miss Marvel discussion.
no,
right
no.
now,
I
but-
mean, because the
but
finale
as a-
came, we just were
Yeah.
touching on Miss Marvel to say that it would be the, it's. I mean, I would say that would be
and
the pinnacle.
she's so good.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
so good,
She's
right?
very
Like
good.
sometimes you watch an actor, and it's not even about good acting, bad acting, right? Sometimes you watch, like, when you watch Ocean's 11 or Ocean's 12, you're like, these guys are just so happy to be here,
She is.
right? That idea of this cast is clearly just so happy to be just making this. Or when
Yeah.
you watch like a Seth Rogen movie, right? You just
Yeah.
get the sense that some of these characters, like a Danny McBride, just looks like he's having fun,
Yeah.
right? When
Yeah.
he's doing a Danny McBride.
Yeah.
And I feel like from minute one, like Iman Velani I've
Nailed
gotten
it.
that vibe from her,
Nailed
and
it.
she, like, even when that show is like dropping, it's like she's carrying it. She's
Dude,
carrying it
her
like full on.
acting is natural. It is so natural, and also she's playing the role of a fangirl, which she was. So it's like a
Yeah.
perfect integration where, theek hai, like it's like you wish for something and it happens. Like you
Yeah.
manifest
Yeah.
something, like Lalit Modi and Sushmita Sen. See,
Bruv,
I have to.
what
I have
story?
To, I have
What
to bring
story?
it in.
What-
In
what-
2003, he messaged her on Twitter saying, "Reply to my SMS," and now it's worked out.
Well, manifestation works.
Manifestation,
Like,
manifestation.
manifestation fully works. Like, I mean, actually, people are right. Like, No Way Home was also great, but I still think Shang-Chi is the one sort of true epic. No Way Home let the fan service do a lot of the heavy lifting.
Yeah, No Way Home, once you go
Um,
back, you're like, hey, you know what? Now that I think about it, it's just a collection of, oh, I remember that. Oh, I remember that. Oh, I do remember that also. Okay, good
Yeah.
one, good one,
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah.
Just a quick thing, guys. Please, if there are any spoilers, please don't share them in the chat. No spoilers in the chat. We are trying to keep this a spoiler-free conversation until we get into that territory. But please don't spoil anything for anyone. Everyone over here is part of the league. You all are a good community. And to everyone in the league, hello, welcome. Karun has been saying Kapse. He's a big fan from Vancouver. So thank you so much,
Hey,
Karun.
thank you for joining
Hello.
us.
Welcome to international audience.
Yeah, it's probably early in the morning for you, so
It
I
is,
hope
but-
we're making your this thing start of your work day. I'm guessing today. Better.
But thank you so
But
much.
so-
Thank
so.
you so much. Now, the main question about what we have to
Yes.
talk about.
Yes.
Thor.
How fucking hot is Fawad Khan? Sorry. Thor. Yes. Thor.
No, hey,
Thor,
hey,
Thor.
hey, what about Waleed?
Thor. Waleed was cool and all, but
Kamala.
man,
Yeah.
Fawad Khan, very hot. Sorry.
Very good looking. Very good looking.
I'm
Like
full-
when he threw that stick at her face, I'm like, yeah, Fawad, throw whatever stick you want at my
100%. 100% here for Fawad's stick. No sweat. No problem. But
Too early.
My
Too
last
early. People
point,
were
too
like,
early.
it's going to be a Chris Hemsworth, Jensen Ackles. It's going to be that sort of a thirst session. But we started very early with Fawad Khan. And yes, I will.
yes.
Yes, I will. That
Yes.
That
Yes.
it was a
I
fantastic.
felt true love and thunder, if I'm honest,
Just
when I looked into Fawad's eyes in this
yeah,
show.
yeah, yeah. Just
Like,
just 1 second. Just 1 second. Someone has asked a super chat. Just a second. Something fell.
Samarpan says Farhan deserve more screen time, don't you? Everything okay?
No, no, I'll check later. Yeah,
Okay.
Samarpan has said Farhan deserved more screen time. Don't you agree? Yes, I think we agree, but the show was not about him, right? I think he would have then taken the show away. It's like you get someone, people are like, oh my god, Farhan, Farhan, oh my god, Fawad. But the main focus is Iman, and that's what Miss Marvel's focus is, right?
Hold on.
Okay, let's not get distracted. Let's definitely talk
yes.
about Thor. We have to discuss Thor.
Yes.
I don't know what to say, man. It's like I've been feeling this off late with Marvel. I've had this complaint earlier is that you can't have quippy movies. It can't be all quips all the time. You know, there has to be something at stake. It can't just be so quip, and nothing happens to anyone. Everyone survives. Everyone is happy. No one dies.
Here's the absurd thing about it, though. This movie did have stakes. In fact, some of the realest, most personal stakes that have existed in a Marvel film in a long time, like personal. Like if you go to the bone, the stakes are so. I'm still trying to not spoil it, but the stakes are so personal. And for some reason, they take those stakes and they bury them so deep. In a sense, it's almost the opposite of Miss Marvel in that it's like they're so terrified of being sincere that they have to undercut everything that happens. It's almost like, okay, gonna have to get into spoilers right now.
Yeah, okay, guys, we are going to get into spoilers territory. So I'll just see this. If you want to stick on the stream, we will get into spoiler territory. If when we are ending, we'll give you I'll give you this sign, okay? Peace sign. Peace sign means spoilers are over. But please just let the stream be and mute and just watch, okay? We'll try not to. But yes, please spoilers.
It
yes.
almost felt like they went, oh my god, we're dealing with cancer. This movie better not be a downer. Let's just throw as many jokes at this problem as we can. And just sort of bury the actual fact that Thor, this god, who has been on this journey and lost so much already, cannot change the fact that this person that he loves is also going to, and more importantly, just her own story. You brought Jane Foster up, just her story, right? That this person has to come to terms with their mortality and the fact that it's going to happen, and in doing that, they reach for something that they think might help them. But the larger story is that there's just no delaying the inevitable in the case of death sometimes, and they just buried that. And you know why that hurts even more? Because man, Taika Waititi made Jojo Rabbit. He can handle this stuff really well if he has to.
He can, but Disney can't. Disney can't. See, that is the important question. This is where I'm again coming into that. It's a very simple mandate, right? All your problems can be solved with good humor, happiness, and happy moments. You don't have any real stakes. No one will ever die. Even if they do die, they will. Which, like for example, the Thor opening sequence that was perfectly encapsulated. His brother died.
Yeah.
Then he died again. Then he died again. And now he's still not dead. He's still alive. So you're not willing to let go, right? You're willing to you don't want to let go. Somewhere or the other, someone will come back in some form or the other. And I'm like, no. And my problem also with this movie was that convenience can't be your biggest writing tool. It's as simple as that. It can't be convenience. You can't tell me that she just got the hammer and in a day she can fight and now she is Thor and she's got all the fighting skills. She knows how to throw the hammer. She knows how to assemble. Cool scene. I will give it to them. Very, very cool scene when that happened. But my mind was constantly going, how? You can't just, it doesn't happen like that. Even if you're the most trained person in the world, thoda to time, I don't know, man. It's too much.
No, I'm with you on this 100%. And it just felt like, what a weird choice to decide to do this story and the God Butcher story.
Yes.
Simultaneously, and somehow give neither of them any weight.
Yep.
Give neither of them any real weight. And I mean, you get Christian Bale, and then you call him Gore the God Butcher.
Yes.
And we see zero butchering. It's like, imagine if like Christopher Nolan announced The Dark Knight and said it's going to be the Joker. And then you saw the Joker do that one opening heist. And then he just did everything else just happened off screen for him in the rest of the movie.
That we've addressed that, right? It is the
Like,
off-screen disaster, like the off-screen damage problem of this.
it feels like this movie, it feels like some 25, 30 great minutes have been lost somewhere in an edit.
Yeah, you told me.
Like, it really feels like there are 25, 30 emotional beating heart moments somewhere, or moments of tension that for some reason are on the floor. Like, and if that is not the case, then if this is just what this was at a writing / story level, then this has basically been just greenlit to meet a production schedule and a release schedule. And that's a bit of a Disney problem.
But it has,
then.
right? It has. It's like I have now started going to watch movies without expectations. And when you go without expectations and still come out disappointed, that really does get you, because you're like, now, what are you doing? You know, now
Yeah.
you know you've got this machine going. Like you said, right? You know this machine, you know people are going to come, people are going to watch, people are going to leave. You know that you'll have a repeat audience. But you can't lose your fan. I'm looking at all the chats, okay? I'm looking at
Yeah.
everyone talking. Not the, people are just so not happy. All of them. Humor was bad. This was bad. Humor did not hit. There were scenes that were cut out. There was a scene where this happens. Just
Yeah.
they overdid the comedy. They wasted Christian Bale. They ruined God. It's everyone.
The thing is, right? Ragnarok was one lightning in a bottle. When you make a movie that loose, that improvisational, that this thing, and somehow you still build it around the heart of a really good story, it works. But you can't do the same thing twice.
Yeah.
I don't know that I like the idea that, like, does Thor now just always have to be funny? Is that the only sort of Thor story we're ever going to see going forward in the MCU? Because I don't know that that's a great choice, right? Like, in the sense that this is Thor. Not Thor Odinson.
Yeah.
He is a god.
Yeah.
He has lived thousands of years. He will live thousands more. He was there at the beginning. He will be there towards the end. And I mean, like, the end, the cosmic end of things in the Marvel universe, right? And you've decided that the only stories you can tell with this guy are like these funny wink wink this thing, when especially in the comics there are such great Thor stories. There are such great Thor, and even just this, the Gore the God Butcher arc, right? This is the person who essentially over hundreds of years, thousands of years, tormented Thor. And literally, as Thor himself says at one point in the comics, like, this is the one who taught me fear. Like, this is the guy who taught me fear. And it just, I don't know. And you gave him this beautiful arc, right? In Endgame.
Yes.
Like, there was this promise of where this guy was literally at his lowest low.
Could
right?
come back and like redeem
and then to
himself.
come back. And then you just sort of just go, ooh, and then
I found the fact that I feel like it's the same thing, right? Once you've slipped into that territory, it's very tough to slip back. It's like,
Yeah.
and it's so weird, right? It's like if you look at Doctor Strange, right? You see multiverse as well as what happened in Spider-Man, you realize that 1 second, you're trying to tell me Sorcerer Supreme, Doctor Strange, one of the smartest men alive, is a dumb fuck. Is that what you're saying? And
Yeah.
people there's this meme going
Hey,
around
hey,
of
hey.
Reed
Hey, hey, hey.
Richards.
He's not the Sorcerer Supreme.
Not anymore. Yes, not anymore. Not anymore.
And
not
remember,
anymore.
it is customary to bow.
Not anymore. Yes, of course. Reed Richards, they keep sharing this meme. Reed Richards,
God,
smartest
yeah.
man alive. And then he meets Wanda and he's like, he can kill you with his mouth. Poof. Then he dies.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what are you guys doing? And to see Thor be so dumb. Like, it's like, you know, that very low IQ, very like, you know, in Archie
Yeah.
comics, Moose used to be then. I would expect him to suddenly go, duh. You know, it's like that
Sure.
level.
It is, I agree. It's just, yeah. That said, I rewatched Multiverse of Madness, and I have to say I enjoyed it more than I enjoy Love and Thunder, because at least with all this thing, there were at least moments where it got slightly weird.
Yeah.
Like, just slightly.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
Like I'm watching this movie, and when they like crash into the tiny planet and all, I'm like, you're just like straight up
that
copying
is
Rick and
Rick and
Morty
Morty.
gags now.
That is Rick and Morty.
Like you're just straight up Rick and Morty like copies of like iconic visual. What are you doing?
As people are talking, like the screaming goats meme has been done and dusted. Like screaming goats is such an old joke, and I get it. Okay, chal, you want to bring it back once, fantastic. But you can't have them screaming throughout. After a point of time, that joke also
It was actually
becomes
the
old.
only running gag I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Because I love that scene where he says meat and they just shut the fuck up. I thought that scene was hilarious. Like, I legit thought that was the only like organically funny moment.
And then, my friend, the moment where you could go full bizarre and you manage to go a little bizarre, and then it just goes into what is happening. The entire gods coming together scene where he enters the planet of the gods.
Yeah.
Right? I love the bow god. I love the creepy. I love all the creepy gods. It was really
Yeah.
cute seeing them. And then Russell Crowe. Oh my god. I was so happy. I was like, yes, 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 familiar face.
Yeah.
And then everything, showboating, everything. And then I'm like, no, even Zeus
Yeah.
is a jackass. Why is everyone a jackass? Is there anyone over here who is actually? That's the thing, right? Everyone's a jackass. Zeus is a jackass. Thor is a jackass. Okay, no, Natalie Portman is still chillish. Korg is though I felt was so wasted in this movie.
Completely wasted.
I felt was so wasted, especially that scene where he's singing. I'm like, you're just completely wasting time. Who else is there? Gore also.
He did no butchering.
Yeah.
He did no butchering. It's as simple as that. All right.
Yeah.
You have somebody who is. This could be a serial killer movie. This could be your one step behind the killer at all times movie. This could be 100 different things. But you get this guy called Gore the God Butcher, and then he basically just Pied Pipers these kids, and then just lets them be. And I haven't even begun to unwrap the part where at the end, is it just me or did Thor basically create an army of child soldiers?
Yes, he did. He's
Last
like,
I checked,
I am not going to
that
fight.
was a thing
It's a
that
Valia.
we were trying to stop people from actively doing. All right. Last I checked, like that was a thing that many people have put a lot of time and effort and money and resources towards.
Like someone in the corner
And-
is just like, I think it's time we bring back Coney 2012. You know, like I think it's time we bring back that moment. That scene when I saw, okay, I'm like, ठीक है. He's what? Okay, he's given them his power, sure. But
Yeah.
now they know how to fight. Now they know how to duck and jump and maneuver and
Also, like SK said, if Thor can just transfer his powers by way of commanding Mjolnir to wield it, why couldn't he do this for the Avengers when Thanos came knocking?
very valid points. Lots of plot points.
You know the not children that were actually trained in combat?
Yeah, lots of very, very valid points. Very, very valid points. That's the problem, right? There are just a lot of plot points. Characters doing things that are so completely anti-character. There are, again, no stakes. If Korg would have died,
Yeah.
I would have been like, I was shocked for a second. I was like,
Yeah, for a second.
No.
And even that, he made it so, but that was also, I cracked up a little bit. He was like, I'm perishing.
Yeah.
And that was the moment where I laughed.
And then
He's
he's
like,
back.
I'm perishing.
It's all convenience. It's just he used Zeus's lightning bolt to give them power. Well, yeah, but he's still giving them his power, right? That is what he can use. If he can transfer that to everyone, whether he has the lightning bolt or Stormbreaker or Mjolnir, he can do it like at any point of time with anyone. That's the loophole that we are trying to poke.
Also, how convenient. The Bifrost is the gate to eternity. And they could have just gone to eternity and essentially asked him to reverse the snap. Or how does it work? I thought like if the first person that makes their way to eternity gets a wish.
No, I mean, I'll tell you what. The first person that makes their way to eternity gets a wish, and then what happens is you can convince them that love is more important than anything else.
They burned their way through the entire universe and got
killing
into
people.
eternity.
Yeah.
Who for some reason, I don't know why, they decided to do as like some weird feng shui, little laughing Buddha type statue. Like, I
Yeah.
have no idea why. Like,
Yeah.
full nerfing of what eternity is supposed to be. Like, eternity in the comics is like double page spread, full on, like, marvel at my vastness.
All of them. I'm like, if you think about all the cosmic gods, if you think about how far, how big, and like now people were like suddenly Eternal started trending, and I'm like, holy hell, yeah, that is. If you see a celestial and you're like, holy fuck, look at the size of a
Yeah.
celestial, you would expect eternity to be much
Yeah, right.
bigger. Not in this nice little white swimming pool sanitized area where it really felt like a sanitized A set, with
Yeah,
Christian
dude,
Gale.
it was really like at Osho ashram mein kuch ho raha hai. Like, it really felt like gore is on drugs.
Had drugs. Had
Hard
drugs. It's
drugs.
like Thor is like, come on, choose love. And I would have loved it if God just turned around. Tough titties. Bam. All gods dead. Moved on. That is the Wild Wild West that I want to see.
All got dead off screen.
Just can I be honest? I loved Christian Bale. He was acting like the Joker. Like he got a chance to be the Joker. He got a chance to be menacing. Like I love this complete chaos. My favorite was when he pulls her and then he goes, "Good chat," and then he lets her go back. I really, really, really enjoyed. And then to see him at the end be Paplu.
Can I just say that I didn't really. This is the first role I can say that Christian Bale made no impression on me. And I don't think that's his fault, but there just really wasn't a character there that did anything meaningful or went on any sort of journey as far as I was this thing. So I was just like, okay, cool acting, but I'm not feeling anything.
I know.
Like,
Again,
it's
there's
just, yeah. It was
motivation
very
is
like,
not
good
enough.
for you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad you're following your passion.
Yeah.
But I felt nothing. Like, it's literally like, hey, man. Like, I fucking hope, like, you go far. Like, I'll watch, but from far. Right? It was like that. I felt nothing for the characters. Like, and it's sad because this is, I think, the first time I can say that, like, in an MCU franchise or like this thing where I'm like, I can definitively say I'm okay not seeing another movie of this character for a bit now. Like, I'm okay not seeing Thor on screen for a bit now unless they figure out what they're going to do with this extremely powerful, wonderful creature that they have.
I don't know. I'm feeling like okay. So few quick super chats before we continue. Firstly, Samarpan, thank you for your super chat, and Tara, thank you for watching this in your car. Aryan said anyone can pick Stormbreaker. Okay. And last but not the least, the most important. Oh, sorry, Aryan, thank you for your super chat. Yes, anyone can pick. Actually, in this movie, anyone can pick anything. It didn't matter. And the most important
ABCT,
thing,
anybody can Thor.
how much gin are you drinking, Rohan? Raw from your bottle, as people are constantly asking. Getting smashed?
Is it? I'm
What's-
entering my alcoholic 40s. I'm there. I'm entering my 3 p.m. whiskey 40s.
Just also Devesh raised a very important point. Dosto, please press the like button. If you're watching, you have to press the like button. It's very simple. You press like, more people know the stream is online, more people come, more people watch. This is something that we've been doing for months. So press the like button if you're enjoying this conversation. Dabao. Thor deserves the criticism. 12 साल के बच्चे audience नहीं है. Every character is giving Deadpool vibes. Yeah.
You know what? They deserve the criticism part in the sense that, for the first time, no, I feel very taken for granted. Like, by Marvel. This one time, like, I feel like you're taking me for granted. Like, कुछ भी बेचोगे क्या? Like, it's that.
It's that.
This is the first time, like, it's fully feeling like that.
I left the
that hurt,
theater.
and it hurts that that's Taika Waititi.
Yes.
Who's doing that, right? Or is being put in that position. Like, that hurts.
No, but it's that thing, right? I mean, I had felt it with Ragnarok also, is that the problem is after a point of time, too many jokes is just too many jokes, Like, there's only this much where you're like, I get it. Joke. Serious moment, again joke. Very funny. Towards the end of Ragnarok, there was a point where I was like, Buzz, please, just stop with the jokes, please.
Yeah.
When I went into this movie, I knew I'm going to go in all guns blazing. There's going to be jokes, your classic wit, your classic this, that. And some moments I was just like, unnecessarily forced. Like, even like in the trailer, that eye movement of his.
Yeah.
unnecessary. He's not this guy. Why are you making him this guy? Why are you?
Like complete.
I have saved you. Then the temple, these things. Like everyone's like, oh, what a bozo. Like what a complete bozo.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm like, he's
Basically.
not this guy. When he came in with Stormbreaker at the end of Endgame. Now that like Infinity War, that is who I wanted. That guy, the badass Thor. And also you can't do the same jumping and slow motion. You're literally copying from your own movie.
Yeah. And it doesn't even look as iconic the second time.
It's just. Pranmoy Saha said, I was late for the show by 10 minutes and I had no idea why God was fighting gods. Yes, likewise. Even I was like, okay, he has some. I'm used to now villains with ambiguous plans. How to ruin Black Panther? I don't think so. I think they're going to take a long time because after Chadwick's loss.
Long time, isn't it next on the slate?
Yeah, but it'll take a long time to figure out how to redeem, right? It's like your main hero's gone, and the main hero was a beloved character as well as a beloved actor. So someone who can you can't fuck that up. You know what I mean to say?
Yeah, fair.
There's a lot at stake. Yeah, I would say if you're going to be, and again, yes, Zeus didn't die. Nobody dies. Nobody dies. Everyone's alive. Jane alive. Zeus alive. Nobody will ever die, and it is.
Jane's not alive though. She's in Valhalla.
ठीक है, she'll come back. It's the same thing ना. They'll figure out to bring her in mortal. कुछ भी हो सकता है. The prop. That's what I'm trying to say ना. And yes, can we take a moment, please, before we move on, to laugh at Heimdall's son's floating Bluetooth head. And out of nowhere, those head with a little black Thor. I found you, and I'm like, what the fuck? What is this shit, yaar? What is this communication? So stupid that was. So just. I'm upset. I'm so upset.
I know.
My brother, like, we went, like, Meghna, brother, friends. At the end, all of us were just. क्या हो रहा है, like, why?
Yeah, it was a little bit क्या हो रहा है.
Taika is a great director. He could have figured out smart humor like The Office. Also, they Disneyfied the movie, but forgot Chris's butt. Double standards. Again, Chris's butt is a very cute joke. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They can get away with cute jokes. They can't get away with, you know what? They can't get away with, and this is a beautiful segue. What The Boys has done. Now, that, my friends, is a show where they are.
That has like an actual god and a butcher.
Yes.
So
yes.
You know.
Oh,
just saying.
That show has been so much fun to watch.
Oh my god. Just like it's just I'm just watching all these horrible things happen. Horrible things, right?
Yeah.
And I'm watching the whole time I'm watching. I'm just like, why am I enjoying this so much, right? Like today, even Game of Thrones, etc., whatever, when you watched it, like while the deaths of this thing, like there were parts where I'm like, I don't know that I'm enjoying this. I'm appreciating it. But my overall feeling is not enjoyment. That was tense. That was scary. That I'm sad. I'm this. I'm that. But man, like The Boys walks that tone so well.
Yeah.
Where horrific things are happening, hilarious things are happening, and somehow the stakes still stand. Like in the sense that even though and this season, hands down the funniest season, I think. Like just first of all, that Imagine wala opening only, like I've been feeling a little philosophical the last few days. And when they do that, Imagine, I
laughed so hard.
Oh my god.
Dude, imagine.
And when they have Noir doing this thing.
The fake
Imagine
Pepsi commercial, the parody of the
that
Pepsi, Kendall Jenner Pepsi commercial.
Oh my god, that was so good.
Of it was just so well done. And okay, so this is for Thor, but I think we'll be going back into, I think Boys, we are now probably a week in, right? Since the finale came out. No?
Spoiler time, bro.
Spoiler time. So the only thing I feel common between Boys and Homelander, I mean, yes, exactly. The Boys and Thor.
The Boys and
lovely daddy issues, lovely good fathers they will make. Both of them will make really amazing
really
fathers.
good.
Because their previous father was a butcher. Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Crazy.
Oh shit. Both
Yeah.
children of butchers have found better fathers. Oh God,
Yeah,
that is
exactly.
such a great
Better
quote.
is a relative word.
Yeah, it's a
In
relative
this.
word, but fathers who care for them. You know what I mean to say? Like fathers who will
Yeah.
go out of their way for them. Um, just season 4, I think I message you also. I was like, there is so much blood. Like they are like, hey, you want blood? Yeah,
Season 3.
take
Season
this.
3.
Sorry, season 3. Take,
Ah,
take all the blood in the world. Take. You want more blood? Take more blood. Take. What
man.
do you want? What do you want? You want gore? Okay. You want animal sex scenes?
Just
Cool.
herogasm, man. Like, you know what I love? My favorite thing about this show is that at the end of this year, a bunch of TV critics are going to have to sit down to make a list of the 10 best TV show episodes of the year. And all of these erudite people are going to have to pause in the middle of Severance, in the middle of Succession, in the middle of all of that. And they're going to have to say, so, Herogasm, where the door is answered by a guy with a gigantic dick. And then that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning of all the fucked upness.
But
It's just,
but as I had mentioned, it was so gory and it was so visual that even Prime India censored it.
yeah,
They censor, and I'm like watching the sequences, right? And it's very evident because suddenly the face is a little too zoomed in, or there
yeah.
are like a bit of like there are cuts in the middle, or it's very evident that this is not the full thing. Because
And even so, right, if you do find a way to watch the full thing, and you do, and this is where, in a way, it's a great contrast again against Thor, is that all of this wild, weird, bizarre shit happens. But in the middle of that, while they are buck naked, Huey and Annie have a great scene,
yes,
right? They have a great, genuinely emotional scene.
yes,
And right after you have seen all this shit, and right after all of that, you have the beatdown of the century. Like that Homelander Butcher Soldier Boy fight was one for the ages. Like by that moment where like Butcher hits him and Homelander gets hurt and he's like, what did you do? He almost has this look of joy on his face. He's like, Arey, tu bhi naughty ban gaya, matlab. And
Yes.
from there, what a great episode. Just,
So,
oh my
like,
God.
dude, Anthony Starr is so
Goat,
oh
Goat.
man,
goat.
He's-
Straight up,
like
forget DC, forget Marvel, forget everybody. Just making a case for one of the greatest comic villains ever. Straight up, like
Just
superhero villains ever.
tiny things, just literally
His
hands.
lips and his eyes.
Yes.
His lips and his eyes.
Just a smile or a smirk, or even when he gets the validation he's looking for, you know, that he plays, he's so damn, he's every scene of his, you only
Just-
care about Homelander, you don't give a, and it's over seasons he's built it, and like I feel like this season he owns the role.
Oh, he owns the show.
it. There
he
is
owns it completely.
nothing that can bring like no one can come close. Like I feel that was the only problem, was that Starlight was wasted. I felt like Annie's character was completely wasted, sidelined.
The generator.
And everyone else was there for time pass. Like I like the fact that they gave A-Train a nice redemption arc. I like the fact that he finally did something that was not for
And then
himself.
fuck that up also.
That was a great scene, dude.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you could feel that anger. You
Oh
know?
yeah, full on. That
And-
was
But just so good. Homelander is
Just-
someone where I'm like, if he died, and I thought he would. I really thought. he
no.
would.
Homelander has the most plot armor of all the plot armor in the world. Like Homelander is currently like the second most powerful person in Amazon after Jeff Bezos. Like he is like, look man, like Prime Video does some great shows, but this is their one like straight up cultural phenomenon cutting across all boundaries, like cross genre, cross audience, like smash hit, like cultural moment, right? Like how Stranger Things is a cultural. It's like a cultural, like every episode, every week of The Boys is just like it's all anybody's talking about,
Yeah.
like that week.
Yeah, and it's also I have no idea what to expect, right? Because I go in thinking, you know what, this is gonna be like a like I'll pause here to say I saw Umbrella Academy season 3, and for me I was like, just stop it now. Just I'm not having fun. You're doing anything,
I
and
just
it's
can't.
not. It's like Umbrella Academy also has a sequence up top where they all dance to Footloose. Very cool, very fun. But The Boys has a musical. The
Yeah.
Boys has a musical in the middle. The Boys has animated characters that appear. The Boys has random things that just integrate so well into the actual storyline.
Boys has a man fucking an octopus, goddammit. Boys has a man fucking an octopus. And I would just like to say that if your show has a man fucking an octopus and you can somehow make that work, then I'm sorry, but you have won and you can take the rest of the year off.
Yeah.
It has a man fucking an octopus.
I think
All I would like to
I
say.
think what they do is right. What everyone sits in the writing team is like, hey guys, so we've got all our characters sorted, right? Everybody now just write down the name of a random aquatic animal, and let's fuck around with it this season. First season, all right, dolphin it is. Second season, all right, whale it is. Third season,
Yeah.
octopus. I know where to go with this.
Know exactly what to do.
I know where to
And
go.
like chat mentioned right now also, right? The way they do the Ant-Man theory, right? The Thanos Ant-Man theory and how that would look if
Yes.
that played out.
Yes.
Brilliant. Just the way they take on superhero tropes, the way they are, I think right now the most accessible, the smartest, like America as it is parody.
Of course.
Like that the final scene of the season, like whatever, sure, the season finale was a little weak, etc., whatever, but that final scene was just beautiful. Like he did it, like
Yeah.
you know, the thing he's wanted to do this whole goddamn time, he did it, and they love him for it. That means like mayhem is coming next season.
America.
Like
Let's bring it on,
America,
America. And
like
if I have to bring it in a very smooth integration, if I have to lust Jensen Ackles, oh my god.
yeah, that's it. Spank me, problematic daddy.
Just I used to see Supernatural. I used to love watching Supernatural.
Mhm.
I used to watch it till I'd seen all the episodes till season 7 when I realized that it is the same format every episode. Like I'm literally there is no plot deviation. It is the same shit. And then I'm like, but I can't watch the show anymore.
That Bill Cosby joke, dude. Where he's like, man, he makes strong drinks. Just and Huey's face, dude. Huey's face about just I don't even know where to begin to unpack like all of those things.
Dude,
That was too funny.
he also has nailed this, like this dark cap, like you know what they tried doing off in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, right, where
Yeah,
he
yeah,
takes
yeah,
the
yeah.
shield and he's about to
Yeah,
kill
yeah,
him. Again, off-screen decapitation.
Yeah.
Here he's like, you can feel that anger, you can feel
Hold
that
on.
that rage, you can feel that man,
Yeah.
you know, that
Full on.
manly man. Soldier Boy is just what a character, dude.
Dude, even in that animated sequence, right? Like that animated fight sequence where
The
he
rooster.
essentially takes out half of like Black Noah's brain. Literally. But yeah, that was the one weak note for me. I feel like it did my boy Noah dirty. Unless like he's not truly
I mean, he's always been at the. He's never got any cool these things, right? He's always been
he's
at the
always
front
been
of
around.
things, right? And this season, finally, I thought there would be a chance for him redemption, or there would be something, and then bloop. Okay, bye.
And then
Correct.
Homelander used him as a punching pillow.
Dude,
Because you don't.
Soldier Boy is so like if Captain America. Everyone was like Homelander's like you're the antithesis of Captain America, but Soldier Boy is literally Captain America from a dark dimension.
Is he the antithesis of Captain America, or is he the truest possible portrait of Captain America?
I mean,
If you take away the idea that like really anybody who was given that sort of power would
go crazy
yeah, not just crazy, would just essentially think themselves
as God.
better than everybody else and
True.
like just
True. No, I agree. Like, I feel like what I meant to say is like how Captain America is the do good. Everything is going to be perfect. And I'll make sure that the world, it's like, not Captain America is Disney. and Soldier Boy's Prime Video. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, fair.
Captain America comes with a, hey, flowers will blossom. If no one dies, I'll go back in time. I'll be with my Soldier Boy's like, I'll fucking kill everyone. Right? My ex.
Sabka power lega.
Sabka.
Baap ka, dada ka. Sabka.
Dude, Jensen is just, what a guy, dude. He's like what, some 47, and he's still
That's crazy, dude.
He's still nailing this character.
That's crazy.
Fit. He's fit. I don't like it. I don't like seeing men so fit. It makes me feel insecure about myself. I'm like, you have to be 45, you have to start being paunchy. You didn't start at 30 like me, but at 45 you should start being paunchy. But he's fit, and it's annoying. And it's also lusty. But it's annoying.
Yes. I get a strong vibe if you wanted to hate fuck him right now.
Yeah.
I get a strong vibe.
First, Manoj Bajpayee. But what did you think about the father angle? What did you think about the entire Homelander and
I loved it because they sort of seeded it in organically into the story. Like they built up to very organically in that sort of first half of the season that, oh, Soldier Boy could be the solution to our problem. Then second part of the season is like, oh, maybe Soldier Boy is not really the solution to our problems. Third part of the season we are just like, oh shit, Soldier Boy is a very big problem also. And I thought that was great. And just that idea that, yeah, of course he's Homelander's father. In a way, almost. It's metaphorically perfect. Of course, this douche nozzle is Homelander's dad. That makes complete sense. That just makes utter and complete sense.
Yeah, when that reveal happened, I was like, oh, the stakes are so different now. He's not going to kill him. It's his son. And then his son has to protect his full babka. It's full family now. It's become like
dude, that Butcher Homelander team up scene, as horrible as it is, I was just like, why am I enjoying this? No, Homelander's bad.
As the legendary Black Eyed Peas said, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Oh, it was the Black Eyed Peas who said that, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Damn. Which was that song, One Love, One Nation. TK, cool. Black Eyed Peas did it. Last fight scene made no sense. Yeah. I thought people would die. Genuinely.
Yeah.
Apart from Black Noir, I really thought Queen May would die.
Yeah, it was a surprisingly tame, deathless finale.
Yeah.
But I hope that's the last we see of that, because at least with the way the season ended, etc., whatever, I feel like we're now definitely at a point in the show where we're closer to the end than we are to the beginning.
True.
I feel like I hope at least that we're maximum 2 seasons away from I think 2 more seasons then done, I think would be a great.
But they've really done stakes well, and I feel like there were still moments where I thought the stakes, for example, I'll give you a great example. Kimiko losing her powers, great stake, right? But then she's back. You know what I mean to say?
Yeah.
I would love to see sequences where maybe they've gone and stuck with the stake not being
But also, there. You know what? That, to be fair, also is one of the most annoying superhero tropes. Flash has done this so many times, that way. The superhero without their powers, having to live with it gets very boring very fast, right?
Yeah.
Beyond a point, I'm just I like this idea that Kimiko is the group's Hulk.
Yeah.
Right? Where it's Kimiko smash.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not sure what those poor security guards at Bot did to deserve the glee with which she killed them. I'm just hey man, those guys are doing their jobs.
That's what I feel every time. Even if you see Stormtroopers, I'm yaar, this is just a job he chose. Fair. It's not like he deserved to be shot or whatever. Whenever the evil people's team members get killed, that's what I think. And man, what did you think about the entire drug sequence? Everyone putting in compound V into their veins. I felt it was a really nice thing to see Butcher go against everything
absolutely.
that he has been against, but he's so desperate that he's willing to push for this.
Desperation and drugs, friend.
Yeah.
They're dangerous. Desperation and drugs is dangerous. But yeah, that was, I love the compound V arc. But other people have pointed out in memes, etc., whatever, it's the 5th dose will kill you, okay? The 5th. But it's only that 5th dose. You can take 4,
And be fine.
still you'll be fine. Just you didn't take the fifth.
No.
Unless that's going to now pay off
Yeah.
in future seasons
Like-
for the other characters as well.
Cancer starts settling in, if I'm not wrong. And the fifth.
No, but that's on Butcher. But I'm talking about like today what? Huey just because he didn't take that last dose, he's okay. Like, that's just a bit weird, innit?
कोई ना कोई तो मरेगा अगले सीजन में, तब तो पता चलेगा.
Either marega or he'll take permanent V and become the very thing he hates.
Possible. I mean,
And
that's
now he
needed
like
if
has
you-
to unlock a whole new level of self-loathing.
Again, I'm coming back to stakes now that you've brought this up.
Yeah.
Again, when it comes to like people doing things, I really thought A-Train should have died.
Agreed. But I also like the fuck you of, well, you know what? You can have that racist piece of shit heart. Like, because A-Train is paying for every single time he has sold out his community and his people, right? And so in the sense that he's a really bleak joke in a way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like after all of that, this thing or whatever, part of this thing is that you don't just get to buy your way back in.
Yeah, we buy
Like-
you. We own you.
Right?
Simple
Like
as
in the
that.
sense, no, and even like right, his brother and everything, his brother's like, yo, fuck off. You can't just buy your way back to my. You fuck this up. Like at the end of the day, get out. Like that's not what I wanted. That's not what anybody wanted. But yeah,
Man, this is the content I want. Let's just put it this way. Like after seeing week after week of this show, this is the sort of superhero. I really feel audiences are now done with vanilla superheroes. You know what I mean to say? Even though Marvel has all vanilla, like we had discussed with Moon Knight also. Moon Knight had a chance to be non-vanilla, but they were like, nah, let's just keep him very chill and easygoing.
Yeah,
Let him not
yeah.
murder stuff. I really feel that, like, I think it's high time now stakes are raised with more. Just bring in some blood. Show blood once.
yeah.
Show blood once, no? Show blood at least something. Is Stormfront Homelander's mom? Oh, wow.
Potentially, yeah. Because he mentions, no, that he and Liberty got together. And Liberty was Stormfront.
I hadn't paid attention to that, but now that
Yeah,
you've
he
brought
says
up,
that. Yeah.
this is, yeah.
Oh, you
that's-
haven't dealt with the soul-crushing fucked upness of that yet?
No.
Take a moment.
No, I'll, yeah.
Yeah.
Butcher
yeah.
killing Ryan would be great for next season. I feel that's gonna happen. Like I feel Ryan's smile at the end was a very, theek hai.
Yeah.
Baap se
But like
sikh
his soul will be in play like next season.
No,
type.
no. He is very angry. He's gonna be full like one of those aggressive, daddy issues type. Cause same thing, na. You killed your mom. Now you realize you have two dads, but you don't know which dad you like more. Both are assholes. He's gonna be a very fucked. I feel bad, but I think he's
That's
gonna be
true.
a very, very fucked up kid. Another cool detail: teleporting kid from foster home was Madeline Stillwell's orphan kid. Wow, what do you guys?
Oh,
think?
really?
Dude, you know what I love? I love that this is the only show where if you click X-ray, you get so much information in Prime.
Oh, yeah.
Like that is so. Every time I pause, I click X-ray. I'm like, wow, you are giving so much backstory. No
full
other
on.
shows gives me this
Full
much
on.
backstory. Every other show
Full
is like,
on.
yeah, yellow content aa gaya. This I'm like, oh, nice. Okay, good. I'm glad. This is interesting. This was very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's giving their theories. Deep is comic relief. Ashley is comic relief. Kimiko could take permanent week because she had it from before. Butcher wasn't affected with the laser, again, because of powers. Why didn't they let Soldier Boy attack knowing that... Again, Karanveer, you're asking plot points. That we can't give. Forced comedy, forced wokeness. Neil has come from the Marvel conversation. Ryan killed his nanny. No, you're confusing me. Deep looks like Neil Nitin Mukesh. See, now that's good quality content. Now that's
Ryan
a
did
good...
kill his nanny.
That is a good quality comment. How?
Yeah.
How?
If Stormfront is Homelander's mom, Ryan in the previous season helped kill Stormfront.
Wow. Listen, this
Yes.
Homelander...
Which means Ryan has answered the question that Govinda has been asking for so long.
तेरी नानी मरी
अगर तेरी नानी मरी
तो मैं क्या
तो
करूं?
मैं करूं. Either remove the क्या. तेरी नानी मरी तो मैं करूं.
They solved the
Ryan
grandfather.
has just solved Govinda.
Yeah, dude. I think that is what we should go to Prime with. We should be like, hey, Amazon Prime, I think we figured out the Govinda's problem that's been
We
there
have
for so
cracked
long.
it, yeah.
The
The
boys.
Govinda paradox.
The boys is the answer to that.
Man, we get like a Fields medal and shit.
Kaushal, thank you for your super chat. Samarpan, Kaushal, we answered your question earlier. Samarpan, thank you for your super chat. Everyone else, please let us know what are you guys thinking. Utkarsh, we've spoken to. Yeah, great. Test you, baby. Da, ba, 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 ba. Yeah, it's raining heavy there. Yes, it is raining very heavily. Rohan, what else? Do you have anything else to talk about the boys? Because I feel like I've spoken about everything. I feel
No,
if
same,
people have
pretty
not
much. I
seen
thought it was a great season. I thought that the season finale itself was a little tame compared to what it could have been. But overall, still just a fantastic, fantastic season of television. Right from the first episode, all the way to the end, I always wanted to know what happened next. Every time an episode ended, I wanted to throw something at my TV and like just wanted the next episode immediately. Loved it, loved it, loved it.
Yeah.
Definitely one of my favorite shows.
If you're watching looking for content recommendations, I would say your top 3 would be The Boys, then please watch Miss Marvel, and then skip Thor completely. Watch it when it comes on
Also,
OTT.
also watch The Boys Diabolical
Oh hell yeah, please watch The
on
Boys.
Prime Video. If you haven't, please watch The Boys Diabolical. It is a series of animated short films that are largely set in the Boys universe, but it's
Hilarious.
closer to the actual comics than it is to the show.
Hilarious.
But also, it's just these twisted short animated films. Please watch. It's too good.
The Baby's Day Out and Justin Roiland's one has been my all-time. Justin Roiland's though is like, oh my god, just so
Like-
bizarre.
It's just his is the poop one, no?
Yeah. No, yeah. The one with all the
Aquafina
superheroes that
one.
got rejected.
All the that one. Okay.
That
okay.
one,
Oh,
that one.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Stereohead
That one.
and all.
That was fucked up. Yes.
Please watch it. Please.
That was
please,
very
please.
twisted.
Please watch it. What else? Invincible. Yes, Invincible though is though. We've already spoken about it earlier, but please.
It's
that
too good.
also
Please
is
watch.
Man, what a good. And read the comics. I love the comics. What an arc.
Oh,
What-
Invincible.
From where to
Oh, it's
where
too
it
good.
goes. What a
It's
great
too good. It's too good. It's
arc.
too good.
I thought the show was good when I read
Also,
the comics.
also, if you're looking for recommendations for things, Only Murders season 2 has started, and it is every bit as good
Oh,
as
sweet,
season
season
1.
2 came out. What?
Season 2, 4 episodes, 5 episodes are out.
Damn,
and
I'll catch
it's
up.
Too good. Full enjoy.
I'll catch up.
Yeah.
And yeah, again, also one more echo. What We Do in the Shadows season 4 has also started. Only 2 episodes in, but lots of stuff to watch. This is a good month. I like these few months. This
Yes,
is a really,
yes.
really good thing. Yeah, that's it. I think that's all we have to discuss. Anything else? No, I think we are done. Right?
I just said this one called Uncle Bathos. You'll get the joke when you watch it, but it's very funny. I'm sorry, but I just remember that scene and it was very funny in the show. Uncle Brazos is very funny. Sorry.
No, no,
As
please.
good a note as any to end on. I'm very
Please,
sorry.
please.
I'm just.
No, Uncle Brazos is the perfect note to end on.
I would just like to say I'm delirious and tired today because I have taken flight and I have to take flight tomorrow also, and I'm taking many flights in the next few days. Help me, Sahil.
I will. So I'll help you. Because even I'm taking a flight tomorrow. So
Correct.
I think it's going to be a good win-win situation for us. I think we are going to take a 2-week break. We'll let you guys know when we are going to come up with the next episode of Binge-O-Clock.
Yes.
Because I think I'm traveling and
I
Rohan
think we're
is also
slowly
gonna be traveling.
transitioning into a monthly podcast.
I think so now. From weekly, it's become that thing. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
we'll try
we'll
being
figure it out.
regular, but
Yes,
thought we'll
yes.
announce and let you guys know that it's going to be a 2-week break. Any announcements?
Yes, actually, I do have an announcement. Comic Stan season 3
Tomorrow.
should drop in like an hour and a half.
In an hour and a half,
couple of
right?
hours. I think so. Yeah. Please watch it. Not just because I'm in an episode.
All of them are.
I am a mentor in one episode, and I hope you enjoy that episode. But more importantly, because the comics are too good. The people on the show, the contestants this season, are outstanding. And also, this is genuinely, I'd just like to say, as having been part of the show, dude, the crew and the team on this show have worked so fucking hard. This show started shooting before the pandemic.
Yes, I know the stories.
This show started shooting before the pandemic, and if you think shooting like a fiction show or anything like that is tough to shoot in a pandemic, try to shooting a show that involves like 9 people, a live audience, all of those things. I have never seen like a crew pull together like that. I have seen shoots and entire months of work just get dropped on multiple occasions, and just this ball getting kicked down the road, and they have worked so goddamn hard. on this, and the comics are very, very funny. So please, please, please.
Yeah, please. 1.5 hours
watch Comicstan. Yeah.
Comicstan drops. In fact, tomorrow onwards it drops there, and every comic, like I think Adar, Subbu, Rohan, Sappan. I think those y'all are the guest mentors.
Somebody's saying it's already out, which means, well, they must have dropped it early tonight, I guess, if that's the case.
Okay, then you guys
maybe
know
they
what
did
to
like
do.
a surprise drop or something like that. In which case, yeah, you guys know what to do.
You guys know what to do. Please head over, check out Comicstan. It's streaming now on Amazon Prime Video. And yes, thank you so much. I don't have any announcements except Rohan. Now that you've passed 100k long ago, you should definitely get.
I haven't gotten one. I have no idea why.
You didn't apply? You got an email?
Am I supposed to apply for one?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You get an email, or when you log on to your YouTube, at top there will be a blue bar saying congrats, we've got a reward for you. Click it and you'll get a special code. Just go online, type that code, and then it'll arrive in the mail.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work for one of the
It is. But I just like looking at it. I'm like, oh my precious, welcome home.
Fair.
I have craved for you so long. Now I'm very happy. I don't need anything anymore. So yeah. So that's the end. Thank you so much, everybody who came, who saw, who enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed the shows we spoke about, as well as the recommendations. And yeah, we'll see you guys in a few weeks with another episode of Binge-O-Clock. Till then, enjoy, have fun, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Bye. Ending music time. Bye.